You ever try to get your roommate into something that you're really into? Has that thing ever been your own show? Well, this throws back to a time when I lived with a lovely person named Stacy. And dear old constant guest on the show, Andrew Durso, came by and tried to help me convince her to like my podcast. It went as you expect.
You may love a thing that I can't stand. Spiders, tofu, watching Homeland. Our interests are all varying. It's fun to be contrarian. But I'll try things that you all love to see if I can rise above. But maybe there's a chance that I just won't. So in that case, don't mind if I don't.
Welcome to Don't Mind If I Don't. Hey, I'm your host, Aaron Gold. This is the show where I don't like things and fans and experts come on and generally convince me why I'm wrong. But today it's episode 50, so we're going to do something a little bit special. Before we go any further, I want to introduce my two lovely, lovely guests. First up, stand-up comic and legitimate fan of this show, Andrew Durso.
Yo, what up, mind freaks? What's going on? Happy to be here. Aaron's already shaking his head at me. He's already unhappy with my performance today.
Because I gave you less than a second and already you referenced Chris Angel.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fun place to... Have you done, like, video illusions on the show before?
Also joining us
This is so fucked up already that you're icing me.
the star of this episode.
Oh, great.
A coach at Row House here in New York City. Roommate, Stacy.
Hi, everyone.
Stacy is my actual roommate.
So unhappy to be here.
So unhappy to be here, and that is because for episode 50, we are doing something special. We are going to try and convince Stacy, the sweet, lovely, lovely person I live with,
You may not call me sweet after this, but
to like my podcast. So this is do mind if you don't mind if I don't. Do mind if you don't mind if I don't. That's the name of this episode.
Huh.
That hurt.
You want to try and say that 3 times fast?
I don't want to because I think I'll get an aneurysm. Stacy, so let's just real quick go over a little bit of history. So we've lived together now for about like 3.5 years, 3 years.
No. 2 years.
2 years?
2 years and change.
2 years and change in 2 different apartments. One
Correct.
was terrible.
Oh, it was a living hell.
But this one's great.
Mostly because of you. No.
I mean, it's not unwrong.
And the crying walls. I think the crying walls really
Yeah.
did it in.
This is a long time ago, but is this like the apartment you used to live in Astoria back when I visited you?
No, this was the apartment I
It was
lived in.
it was 1 block from here.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
basement apartment. The living room lights literally spurted water. The pipes above my bed leaked and destroyed my mattress, and the management refused to pay for it.
It was good times.
Oh, that rules,
Good
man.
times, yeah.
Once, remember the time when the vent right outside of our front door bubbled up with a septic?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And we had to jump to get
Or
over
the
it.
blood outside of our doorway.
Oh, I forgot about the blood
Yeah.
trail that
Wait,
we
what?
never found out.
Yeah.
Wait, you never found out
We
where
had
the blood
security
was from?
cams, but they refused to look at them.
Yeah.
To figure out whose blood it was.
Or they did and then just said
Didn't
we
tell
didn't
any-
see
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
But now we live in a nice place.
Much better.
Stacy,
I don't share a wall with you anymore, which is great.
that's true. Sorry.
I will make a
about-
blood trail appear in here by the end of the night, I promise you.
Well, I mean, we've got
away
hardwood
from
floors
sharp
now
objects.
and Lysol wipes,
Yeah.
so I think we'll be fine.
No,
on
it's
that
your
one.
punishment for constantly living in a place that's hard for me to get to from Brooklyn. It's either
Well, thank you for
Astoria
making
or
the trip.
Harlem. It's an hour trip, however.
Just live in Manhattan like a person.
No, absolutely not.
All right, well,
It's,
we can't talk about that right now.
You clearly like this podcast if you came all the way up here.
Yeah.
Well, it's more just a way of, hanging out with my boy without having to take the insane trip to visit him. That's what I like about his podcast.
In my defense, I did make the insane trip to visit you last week.
Yes. That was great. It was,
In the rain.
yeah, it was a great day. You came to the real New York, Brooklyn? That's where all the culture's happening.
I'm going to change this topic again. So, Stacy, before we get into the rankings on how you feel about my podcast,
Sure.
How do you feel about podcasts in general?
Not a fan. I don't listen to podcasts
At all?
No, there's not a single. I listened to one podcast. I've listened to Serial, and that is it. But that's it. I don't seek out podcasts. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't.
Did you listen to all of Serial, and did you like it?
The first season, yes, but I did not listen to it past that. And I did enjoy it, but I think it's because it's about murder.
Well, okay, so that's one plus for me right now. My show isn't about murder. Oh, wait. Do you mean murder is a good thing?
It was a good thing. Murder's a good thing.
All right. Well, someone at the end of this episode.
Well, there's going to be a blood trail, so...
There we go.
By the end of the day, you might end up liking podcasts in general because I think like 90% of them are about murder now. Like,
Pretty
true
much.
crime and everything.
So everything that comes through on this show gets rated on a scale of 0 to -10. 0 is my ambivalence. -10 is blood-curdling hatred. Forget podcasts in general. I know you've never listened to an episode of this podcast.
I have not.
But just search your heart. Stacy, 0 to -10. How do you feel about Don't Mind If I Don't?
I would probably have to say like a -3.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not blood-curdling hatred.
Yeah.
But you know, having to listen to it being recorded in this apartment definitely pulls it away from just ambivalence.
Yeah. There's about a quarter of the episodes are like recorded here.
Yeah, and I can't do laundry or cook or really do anything while they're happening.
It's true. It's
So-
a very big inconvenience on you.
Yeah.
So if Sarah Koenig were your roommate, you would have fucking hated Serial.
100%. 100%.
Right.
I would have thrown that equipment out the window.
Yeah, she just records at 2 a.m. in the
Yeah.
morning every episode.
Oh my God, I can't do this.
How do you rank Aaron on the scale as a roommate?
Oh, boy.
Be brutally honest.
Is this a 0 to -10 scale
Let's
as well?
let's
or?
call this one a 0 is ambivalence. 10 is just you love me so much.
Ooh, I don't feel comfortable answering this question.
That you
Yeah,
even
but we-
consider answering it honestly is still a W for me. I
I
still
feel
love
like listen, I don't want to know this answer as a roommate, but as a journalist, I feel like I need to find the truth here.
So, I mean, I've had roommates on, let's say, a scale from like -20 to 10.
Okay.
So I would say you're probably at like a nice 4 if you're thinking
that's
-20 to
great.
10 is the scale.
-20 to 10.
Yeah.
I'll take that because most of my roommates have been in the negatives.
Yeah, I would say you're like a 4, like a solid 4.
Fuck yeah.
Which on like if you're drunk is like a New York 6.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. It's weird that I feel hopeful after that.
I know I wasn't asked, but I'd like to clock in a -7 here. I'd like to give my input if that's possible.
Have you had the opportunity to live with him?
No, I've not had the opportunity
Keep
to
it
live
that
with
way.
them. Oh, get wrecked, bitch. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I knew I was digging my own grave with this episode when I booked it. Okay, so you've never heard a full episode of it aside from when you've been in your room and I've taken over the living room to record.
Correct.
And you've also probably heard me listening to it when I'm doing my second round of editing,
Accurate.
but like never a full episode, just little clips here and there.
Yeah, and usually when you are listening to it the second round, or if you're recording it, I usually leave.
Right.
Or I listen to something else in my room. So I've probably heard less than 3 minutes of an episode.
But of those 3 minutes, like,
What's the impression you get?
yeah, what'd you just get first impression going?
Well, the biggest thing that stands out is your laugh. I feel like that takes up half of the podcast.
This is accurate, and Durso is dancing.
I think you're just proving my point right now as you laugh.
I love you, and I sincerely don't want to be a dick, but I feel that you are a generous laugher sometimes for broadcasting purposes, with all due
not.
respect.
I'm just full of love. I'm Pete Holmes.
This is legitimately though how he is. Like if you're in a conversation with him, the like gut belly laughter that just sometimes I feel like I need earplugs.
Is that true? Because
for
I just
laughter.
always assumed I was fucking hysterical. I
No.
thought I was-
You are hysterical, but I also do. I
It's
am a
not-
big laugher. I laugh with.
He is generous. He's the person that you want, if you're doing a live show, you want him in the audience because you're like, oh, I feel good about myself.
yeah.
And it is genuine every time. I don't.
So he says.
I'm not a good enough actor to fake laugh, and also like because if you do something that's not funny, I'll just be like, cool, or I'll say like, I don't think that was funny. Durso, you did a thing 10 minutes
Then I
before we
must be
recorded.
hilarious.
On brand, baby.
And I said
Worst
to
comic
you-
in New York City.
I said straight up, I don't think that's funny.
Well, I mean, I think that is true. That I think that's a horrible thing that happens in comedy, where like everybody in comedy gets this like weird affected laugh, and it's really annoying. And I find myself doing it too. Every comic I know has this like in the back of the open mic laugh that's like fucking it becomes involuntary.
That is your only laugh though, because your only laugh is
I just did it.
right there. We've known each other for too long.
Right. No, I like to give it up for my boys too, in a more subtle way, I guess.
Stacy, how do you feel about my art in general?
I know nothing about your art. I know that you use it to pay rent.
Yes.
But that's just about it. That's all I know about it.
Well, now I'm just curious. What do you think I do?
I know you do this podcast.
Yeah.
I know that I've seen commercials that you've been in.
Yeah.
You've lived with him for 2 years and you're not sure what he does.
I know you have your show that you do, the depression.
You get 10 bonus points right now if you can name the show that I do every month for the last 3.5 years.
That you've invited me to on Facebook every month for the last 2 years.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying this with
You're not
any
alone?
judgment. Yeah. It's You Are Not Alone, an uplifting show about depression. But I'm going to, judges will give her that one.
I like how you're just saying it with like the vagueness of like not being like, oh, you doing one of your skits tonight?
You've never done that. You've never taken the aunt trying to connect with a comedic nephew type of thing. You've just treated it as, okay, that's your thing,
job.
and I don't care.
Yeah. Like I know you have other jobs too.
Yeah.
But like that's what you do.
Would you consider yourself a fan of comedy in any way?
I do like comedy. I do.
What?
You never watch really shitty comedy. Like I've never come in and you've like
I watch a fair amount of like Netflix comedy specials.
Yeah, but you don't watch shit like Big Bang Theory.
No.
You have standards. You've got taste.
Yes.
And that's
I
part of the
generally
reason-
think I do.
What
Yeah.
are the
No, you do. We didn't we talk about Nanette?
We have not talked about it. I have not seen Annette yet.
Oh, you should see Nanette.
I just watched the other day was Eliza Elder Millennial.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one either.
It just popped up on Netflix as something that I should like. Everything that's popped up, I think it's my cue. It might be yours, Aaron. It's just strong female leads, witty comedy, strong female leads, drama. It's just all that my Netflix queues up with. But I think it's a mix of both of us.
It's both of us.
Yeah,
because men
you
suck.
love a good strong female lead.
I do, both in my entertainment and dating life.
How's that going for you?
Oh, not great at the moment. So I feel you and I kind of sync up somewhat on comedy, but you don't. You also have a theater background.
I do.
But then you made this decision to, for some reason, make a stability in your life and get money.
Was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paychecks are pretty awesome when you know they're coming every 2 weeks.
And you get to travel a lot.
I do.
Was like theater a college thing for you?
Yeah, I double majored in
Oh shit.
in,
Okay, so this is like legit for a while.
journalism and musical theater.
Yeah, and also just to underline the musical theater, I've heard you singing casually around the apartment every once in a while. I'm like, God damn, Stacy's really good.
Well, thanks.
She seems super uncomfortable with this revelation that like she learned that someone was in on her singing.
Well, let me twist it because I am, of the three people living in this apartment, myself, roommate Stacy, and roommate Travis, who is on the episode where we discussed the word bitch.
That
There
makes
is
sense.
only one of us that is a working artist, and only one of us who cannot sing for shit, and that is the same person. So I'm very jealous of both of their abilities to just belt at any moment that they want.
What do you sing for karaoke when the opportunity comes?
Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West? Okay, yeah, no, that's rap.
That
so it's
and
easy.
also Sweet Transvestite and
Oh,
Some
fucking-
41's Fat Lip.
You really are a theater kid. Oh my goodness.
Bet your ass.
I go for Heartbreaker, Pat Benatar. It's my go-to.
Oh, that's a fucking great
classic.
it's my
How about
go-to.
you, Dursa?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
That's on brand.
Yeah, no, it's a
I
good
can do
one.
that.
People like it, but they never expect it.
So, when it comes to me as an artist, Stacy, is it just you don't give a shit? And please be completely honest right now. Because I've lived with friends who were like super. What I think works so well with our roommate situation is that we're all friendly, but none of us.
But we
are
don't like hang out
we don't.
outside of the apartment.
No, and
I don't.
it's
I think
fine.
maybe once.
Yeah,
You came to my birthday party, and I think that's the
Yeah.
extent of it.
yeah, and you came to my birthday party, but that's because it was
here.
It was.
I didn't have a choice,
Yep.
and I think I left.
You did.
I would rather he be doing the podcast. This is fucking all these fucking improv people together at once.
I went to a New Year's Eve party where a buddy of mine who's an improviser, but he has a lot of non-improviser friends, and like the non-improviser friends got there first, and there was like 8 of them, and I was the first improviser friend, and then slowly we trickled in,
Oh my
and
God,
slowly
those people must have been terrified.
you could see the look on their face as they realized this is not a party for us anymore.
I mean,
we took it over.
The thing is like, as I did theater in college, it was
Mm-hmm.
one of my majors. I'm used to that kind of party. I've been to far too many of those parties.
I still feel like a
But-
comedy party is a specific tone.
but
where
it's a
people are-
different group.
they're doing like competitive talking. It's very dense to
Hold
people.
on 1 second, because that is, I am of the 3 of us in this conversation, I'm the only one who's walked the line of musical theater, improv comedy, and stand-up comedy.
Yes.
And there is a big difference between all 3 of them in terms of parties. Stand-up parties are the ones where everyone's bitter and just shitting on each other. Improv
I feel like they all
parties,
hate themselves anyway. So
yeah. Improv parties
No,
are the
I
ones
love
where
myself. My life is no problems.
improv parties are the ones where one person will say one goddamn stupid thing and it will be the bit for about 3 hours. Musical theater parties are very similar to improv parties, but instead of the same bit, it'd be the same soundtrack and you'd be singing through all the songs, and also probably back rubs are
Do they
involved.
sing in musical
Okay.
theater parties?
Yes.
No. I mean, the musical theater parties that I occasionally there'd be singing, but it's not a lot.
Occasionally.
I would say that the actor parties is where I saw more back rubs than at a musical theater party. Just like straight acting, because I took classes at both schools because we had like a separate musical theater and a separate acting school. And I went to parties with both groups, and I think back rubs are way more acting than they are
That's
musical
true, because
theater.
I was not factoring in crew.
Yeah.
Because crew don't feel the need to be touched or to touch
No.
you excessively, whereas actors just need to feel.
Very physical people.
We are.
Did I answer your question about how I feel about your art? I don't know that I
Yeah,
ever
go
did.
ahead. Let's do it.
I don't know that I ever did. Yeah, I just like, I'm busy. And I usually get the invites. I'm like, oh, cool, that's happening. But I don't really go to a lot. Like, I don't go to shows in the city anymore. I'm just really fucking busy and really tired.
And like honestly, just as roommates, our schedules don't sync up.
Yeah,
We're
I see you like twice a month.
Yeah, like whenever I come home after a long ass day, like you'll be on the couch watching TV and unwinding in your way, which you need to after your long day of actual job. And I will just go into my room and bullshit or play Dragon Age some more.
Well, I do think it's interesting because I'm the only one that doesn't have a TV in my room. There's a TV out here
Why not?
because this is my TV in the living room.
You want me to get you a TV?
No.
All right.
I don't like having a TV in the bedroom, actually.
Why not?
I just feel like I
I
would
was
never
offended
leave
by
room.
that
I feel like
statement.
I would never leave my room.
Yeah.
You sound like somebody who just doesn't like in general like to digest a lot of content, so to speak.
I do. I feel like I digest a fair amount of content, but I read a lot.
Oh, that's your
I
problem.
would I would read in my bedroom, but I don't ever watch TV. Like I won't turn on my laptop and watch anything in my room. It's always out here.
Well, it sounds
I
like
like
you
to
don't really
separate it.
need to be like distracted like while you're alone, like me and
Yeah.
Aaron do. I
Oh
guess.
yeah, like how are you?
I can
when
be
there's-
alone with my thoughts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's horrible for
Yeah,
me.
no,
Yeah.
me at home is basically just like staring at my phone and waiting for likes to appear.
Yes, very much. That's pretty accurate.
Like, come on, let's go with this tweet. Come on.
Come on. I know that. Oh man, I had a tweet the last week, and I was like, "This did not get the likes
I want to cut
it
in very
deserved."
quick. This is a stand-up party. That's what a
All
stand-up
right, yes,
party
we
is.
have
Just
turned into
comparing.
this. Okay, that's fair. But put the focus back on Stacy. So
Great.
you've never really. This is a safe space. Trust me. You will be glorified when this episode comes out. I am the big dingus.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but continue.
What do you think I was going to say?
I have no idea, but dingus was not really a word that I was considering.
It's a cute insult word.
Okay. Continue.
So I already did ask, we already found the answer to this. Does the fact that I occasionally, for about a quarter of the episodes, record here in the living room impact your opinion of the podcast?
Yes, it
and
does.
the answer is absolutely.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
So you just hear it and you're just like zero fucking interest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, I'll go up on the roof. I'll leave. Like, very rarely do I think I actually stay in my room.
yeah, you have a pack of cigarettes in your room for just when he's recording.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just fucking tear into.
Do you ever like overhear a little bit of the conversation and go like, or is it always just end that?
You overhear a bit of the conversation. It's like, does this dude need to compare everything to a fucking Marvel movie? I swear to God.
See, I don't think I'd actually mind that all that much. I haven't heard that part. No, I've never, like, I think there was one you were maybe Skyping with people or on the phone with someone. You were in your room. I was making dinner out here trying to be quiet. And I don't even remember, was there like a competitive, or not a competitive, but like another podcast that's like your podcast? I did
Yes.
overhear that one a little bit.
I interviewed the hosts of Make Me Like It, who basically have the same podcast,
Okay.
except they are much more popular.
Yep.
And they get more famous guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not famous enough.
No, you're wonderful. Believe me, I win in the long run. My theme song's better.
Not when you sang it.
Not when I sang it. Fuck no. When Mickey Woishner started singing it, that's when it got to be a good
that
song.
should become
Theme
your
song.
karaoke song.
No, it should not, because I can't sing.
Yeah, just yell your Twitter handle after it.
Listen to the first 20 or so episodes where it's still me singing the theme song. It's
There's a
bad.
theme song?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You may love a thing that I
Take my
can say in
headphones
Spiders
off.
Tofu, watching Homeland. Our interests are all varying, and it's fun to be contrarian, but I'll try things that you all love to see if I can rise above, and maybe there's a chance that I just won't. So in that case, don't mind if I don't.
You sound like you're trying to like resurrect a dead body.
Yeah,
right
I know. It's like, is there like a seance happening here?
There
Like,
was a big
is there a
Gregorian
book?
chanty.
The
Yeah.
eye is going to just like open up this book.
Yeah, some book made of like flesh or some bullshit.
What? Stacy. Just you and me here. And
The other-
so
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
and also Andrew, your boyfriend, who is off mic.
So ignore the Andrews.
Ignore the Andrews for a
Yep.
moment.
You're reclined.
What could I do to get you interested in my show?
Ooh, that's a really tough one.
Right?
That's really tough.
I asked
Have
the
it
hard-hitting
not
questions.
be a podcast.
Go off, Queen. Hell yeah.
Well, that'd be step one.
Would you
but then,
prefer interpretive dance? What can I do here?
fuck yeah.
Really?
If it's like a 12-second interpretive dance, for
I can
sure.
do that. I can
No, I think if there were murder, I think that could be an interesting topic. If I don't know how that, I don't know how you feel about serial killers.
Aaron
and murder.
hates true crime.
I watch a lot of that kind of stuff, and I don't really listen to it, but I don't like audiobooks either. I just don't listen to stuff. I like listening to music. And I like reading books and watching TV. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't listen to like audiobooks, anything like that. I prefer to visualize everything that I
All right,
consume.
so
But if in terms of like, I guess from a topic standpoint, I feel like it'd have to be something that I was more interested in. I also don't even know what topics.
Do you
to
like
let's be
the-
honest.
hold on, we'll get to the topics in a second. But what I'm getting from Durso, you are doing great. I've just had this follow-up question in my back pocket for about a good 15 seconds now, and it's burning a hole.
Lay into him again. Fucking get him.
So if I were to transcribe an episode of this podcast into novella format,
I don't feel like, from my brief experience being on the podcast, it would be harder to convey some of the tonality of the conversation in a written form. So I'd rather watch a video of it almost
Okay.
than I would. I mean, us on camera is not something I'd want to watch, but I think I'd rather watch a video and consume the audio that way than, because I think there's a lot with facial expressions too that I personally like in video format.
Okay, all right, that's fair enough. Durso, you were saying something before I interrupted.
I totally forget what I was saying.
Cool.
But, there are a lot of podcasts that are doing a video format right now, and I do not fucking get it. It seems weird to me.
Yeah, unless you're doing the visual bit, I feel like, what am I going to do? Watch you just talk? Dude?
Well, it's just like also like the fun of podcasts. I can just like put them on in the background while I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever just listen to podcasts. Podcasts are for when I'm on the subway or when I want to play a game on my phone.
Yeah, it's like the dishes or something.
Yeah, or the dishes
like I'm
or
playing
laundry.
a video game.
Exactly. That's
It's never the primary.
never.
Yeah.
Goddamn never. My
Interesting.
favorite podcasts, I would not like lie down in my bed, turn off all the lights, and just be transported.
Yeah, no, it's not like you're like listening to classical music where you like, let me stew on this as it's happening. I want you to listen to a podcast in just like a gray windowless room, single candle lit in the center.
So here's a thought. So I've covered a wide range of topics. As 50th episode, actually technically like 55th if you count the mini-sodes and the do mind if I do's and whatevers, but whatever. What things are you interested in? Maybe I've already done an episode about it.
First thing that popped in my mind is country music.
I've yet to do country music, but I
See,
am working
that's why
on
I
getting
haven't-
some.
Are you a big country music fan?
I am.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't need to ask that. I'm going to recline again.
No, Durso, get on mic, you son of a bitch. Please make editing this easier for
When
me.
I have something to say.
Durso is just really experiencing our chaise lounge.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That is Stacy's chaise lounge.
Was this couch in the old Blood apartment?
No.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is a move up.
I bought this couch for this apartment.
We pretty much burned everything from the Blood apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, it's really fucked up. But honestly, referring to it as the Blood apartment from the Blood incident is giving it the least of its sins.
Yeah. I mean, that was just like, oh, mysterious blood, like along this
Yeah.
outside
that's
of our
what
front
At least
door.
it wasn't in the house.
That's
Like,
one of
we
your
were
murder
fine with
things
that
you
And
one.
it wasn't my blood. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. It was fine.
None of
I
us
was
were
fine with that.
bleeding. We were fine with that one.
The crying walls and the light fixtures turned shower heads were like the
Yeah.
biggest issue.
Or the
and the
time-
mini cockroaches that lived in front of the lights on the stove.
Oh.
So you couldn't read the time.
And the
You
time
couldn't get them out.
when we would hear rushing water in the walls.
Oh, so
And then
good.
they
They
burrowed
cut
into it.
Yeah.
Turned out there was rushing water in the walls a half inch away from an outlet.
It was so
Fuck.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the time that I had to take a bucket and take the water out of the wall and dump it outside our front door.
Remember the time when the apartment above stairs was doing construction and they literally drilled a hole through our roof?
ceiling.
Our
Yeah.
ceiling.
That was fun.
Living in this apartment just sounds like one of those like Japanese game shows you see where it's just like, can
That
this
would've been
man escape
great.
this giant blender?
It might have
I
been.
really wish there was a prize at the end of it.
We survived somehow.
Yeah,
This
like a
death
prize?
apartment.
That's like a good concept for a show, right? Like a real world, but in the Saw warehouse or something.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be quaint.
It's almost like a haunted house, but like real world haunted house.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah.
but just shit keeps going down that would happen in like a New York City apartment.
Yeah, it's called Slumlords.
Oh god, that would suck if you were ghost haunting an apartment. You had to an improv person moved into it. Just fucking
Case in point,
constantly-
the laugh.
Yeah, you're
I
just,
know,
you're just
it's
constantly
real.
asking the fucking ghost to play Zip Zaps off.
Oh dear God.
Durso, what
Yes.
are some of your favorite episodes of this podcast?
I kind of like it when you break out of your comfort zone a little bit. I like the ones about sports. I like the ones where like it's just something you really don't like and you have to like wrap your mind around it essentially. Juggalo one's great. I don't know. I'm not trying to come at my boy. I'm not trying to shit on you.
No,
Sometimes,
you're doing. This is a safe space.
Sometimes you pick really pedantic reasons to hate shit, and I find it very amusing. Like I remember like the Harry Potter episode. Like I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, like personally, but I remember you were saying just like I think the problem is I don't like Harry Potter the character. Maybe I'd like the books more if they were just called Hogwarts. And I think I was like alone on the train. I was like, it's just a fucking name. You can pretend it's named anything.
It's really easy to change that. Permanent marker, just scratch
Yeah.
out the title.
I mean, it seems like, again, a really pedantic thing to narrow in on, and so it's like on.
If it was
I remember,
called
like,
Hogwarts.
me and Aaron, this is a little behind the scenes. Me and Aaron have been kind of like playing to a basketball episode for a little bit.
Yes.
And like, when I was thinking about, like, I was trying to think, well, I'm going to have a conversation with Aaron about, like, the role sports plays in society. But, like, I was in that for 10 minutes where I thought, like, why am I trying to think about this when I know the questions are just going to be like, why do they dribble the ball? Like,
Well, why do they? They could just run with it.
Well,
It's easier.
That's not the point of sports, is
I
to make
know.
things easier.
I know.
no.
I think I'm the only person in this apartment that likes sports.
What kind of sports you like? Hell yeah.
I watch a lot of college football.
Okay. Who's your team?
Arizona State. They don't do great, but
Word up.
Arizona State. That's where I went to school. And then Arkansas Razorbacks.
So if I did a college football episode, would you be intrigued by it?
You don't like
see-
football at all.
But again,
See, here's the thing.
it would be totally fine for you to play it in the background, only half listening while you did laundry or something.
Not to put you on the spot, do the show right now. Convince Aaron to like college football. I'm curious about
Well,
it.
yeah, flip the tables. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, I feel like, I mean, I think the issue with it is I'm not invested at the end of the day if you change your mind or if you care about college football.
You're
Yeah,
not-
I'm not invested in you changing your mind. I need to get invested in you changing your mind.
Yeah, I think for me, the joy of the show is that Aaron encountering these things he's not familiar with. Because I'm actually of the opinion, I know this is like countertactical to your whole show, but I am kind of the opinion that you can't just talk someone into liking something at the end of the day. You can talk someone into maybe like respecting it, but not liking it, because liking is just the thing you feel.
I believe it was Lord Alfred Tennyson who said, "There is something I do not know, the knowing of which could change everything." And I like
but
to
liking
live my
some-
life by that, and you know, I try to uncover the hidden truths I hadn't previously availed myself.
Yeah, but liking
onto.
some-
I feel
Something
like
isn't
you need to
knowing
like go
something, it's feeling
experience some. I mean, there's some things you can't really go experience, but I feel like if you, so for example, the college football, if you had someone you like did part of it and they convinced you like to like it and did the first part of the episode, and then they took you to a college football game and then afterwards followed it up with your experience at a college football game,
I'm
that
so
could be
glad
really
you
interesting.
You did not just suggest that I try and learn how to play football.
No,
Like,
no. You
'cause
go watch the
that
game
I would
at like
do.
a
yeah.
stadium.
Well, again, to peer behind the veil on the basketball episode that will happen eventually. That is the plan for Durso and myself to
Yes,
go
no,
see.
we have some ideas we're kicking back and
We have
forth.
But yeah, I feel like
I've sent him a few long emails because I had nothing else to do late at night. I have a
sad life. I'm sorry.
I have a question about college. What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? I was going into it. I was about to ask you about the fucking thing that you like. Anyway,
Continue with your
if I
question.
can ask a question about the thing you like, college football.
Yes,
Is Arizona State your alma mater?
it is.
Okay, yeah, because that's the thing. Like
No one likes Arizona State unless they went there or
I don't
lived
know.
in Tempe.
I can't do college sports yet just because, like, I don't know. I dropped out of a liberal arts college in upstate New York. Like, I can't just like pick a team to
See,
play.
I grew up and my parents both went to University of Arkansas for undergrad and grad school. So it was always drilled into me. I mean, I watched Razorbacks football and basketball my entire life. So college sports were always a big thing. And then I was deciding between schools, accidentally ended up at a huge state school. And the thing you do in the fall is you go to the football games. And I'd always watched football growing up.
Yeah.
And going to that first game, it was just like, I didn't miss a game my entire freshman year. I went to every single home game.
Were you exposed at all to sports as a kid?
I played t-ball. And then Little League, and I was terrible at it. And then I did wrestling my freshman year of high school, and I never won a match.
Congrats.
Did lose a match to a one-armed man with a flu. So that was definitely a highlight.
It was for him.
It was for him, and apparently he had never won a match either. So it came down to the two of us, and boy,
You made his day, though.
I made
about it
his
that
day
way.
by obliterating mine.
Yeah, you're just the easiest
yeah,
difficulty setting in Punch Out for the NES.
I am. I'm Glass Joe.
Yeah. And Glass Joe's record did have 1 win on it, so you're like fucking...
Oh, no, I'm worse than Glass Joe.
Yeah, you're worse than Glass Joe, who is actively begging to get out of the fight in the little intermission screens between the rounds.
Durso, what are your aside from the ones where I'm immersing myself into outside of my comfort zone, what other episodes would you recommend to a new listener?
I would guess it would be just like whatever aligns with your interests. Like you say, you like true crime. Are you a fan of horror movies at all?
Not horror movies.
Okay, interesting.
But I've just finished the first season of Mindhunter. That
I've yet
shit,
to
like
watch that.
serial killers. Like I've watched every single episode that has ever been made of Criminal Minds. There's 13 seasons. Like stuff like that. I love like the serial killer. Especially when there's like a interesting through line or backstory.
How do you feel about the Insane Clown Posse?
I would say that's not on my list of interests.
Okay.
How do you feel about the combination of Bloody Marys and me getting slowly drunk, but not in a place where you have to deal with it?
Go for it.
Okay,
that would rule so hard. This podcast just became like, maybe you like this, and you hold your phone speaker up to the microphone. It's just an hour of us listening to another podcast.
I can't have Bloody Marys, actually.
In general?
Nah.
Why not?
Tomatoes.
You're allergic to tomatoes?
I can't have tomatoes, yeah.
Well, shit, I just don't like them. So maybe I do an episode about tomatoes and you and I can learn something.
I would... before I had all these issues with tomatoes, I would drink Bloody Marys because it was like sacrilege not to have them in my family. But they had to be spicy as hell.
Oh, see, I fucking
dude, that's so like amazing that you're like frontier spirit, where it's like somebody can maybe talk me into liking tomatoes. Like somebody can say a sentence to me that will make me like a food.
It's legitimately, it's not that they could say a sentence to me, but they could prepare them in a way that made me think, you know what, maybe I could work my way towards a raw one. And like, yeah, I'll try things on air. Well, I've definitely tried things on and like interacted with the thing while doing the thing.
Okay.
For some episodes, not all. How do you feel about astrology?
Meh.
Are you at all interested in learning about it? Because that's one of my most popular episodes.
One of your most popular episodes?
Most popular episodes: Harry Potter, astrology, Beyonce.
Astrology's so fucking huge right now.
I just don't. I mean, as you were saying right before this episode, Mercury's in Gatorade right now. So,
yes.
I don't know. I don't know anything about astrology. I don't know that I care.
I didn't care either, but
someone made you care.
Not so much care, so much as intrigued me.
Okay.
Because like I also interviewed psychics once, and I was like, I don't care about proving whether or not this is real or not.
I do think that's fascinating.
Can I enjoy? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have tremendous respect for people who are into astrologies because they have to be so defensive about their hobby, like by nature, because everyone shits on it all the time. Like I was going out with this girl who was like getting into astrology at the time, and me like trying to be like nice was like, oh, you're getting into astrology. That's interesting. She was like, yeah, and there's nothing stupid about that. And I was like, I didn't say there was any.
You're like, cool,
and I get it.
And see you later.
Yeah, I get it. No, I understand. Because like,
Did you
I don't
see
know.
this in the stars?
You just have to be so innately defensive of it as a hobby.
One of the other most popular episodes I've had, and this doesn't seem like your scene, but it seems like something you'd be like, I'd read a book about that. BDSM.
Yeah, you are correct. That is not my scene.
Mm-hmm. No judgment if it is. Everyone to each their own. You know, this is a safe space.
I don't know that I have like. I mean, it's not an interest of mine to learn about it, but
that is that the episode.
I feel like I'd be more curious about Aaron having to learn about. And
that should be another one of those
BDSM.
experience episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
I should do a BDSM too.
Yeah, put it on the Patreon.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do a BDSM too, and maybe I'll make a Patreon.
Is that the episode where somebody's like voice
as
was
long as
garbled?
you don't film that one, please.
Someone's voice was
Hell yeah.
garbled in that episode.
Like they're being
to
like
protect their
interviewed for a
identity.
crime documentary. It's like, yeah, I talked to the fucking cops. Big deal.
Yeah, just don't film that episode.
Oh, I would.
I don't
but-
want to watch that.
Okay, you don't want to. You don't. I don't like any possible joke. I was just writing in my head. I like half wrote about 4 of them.
You're just
and
like,
just
nah,
threw them all
nah,
in the
son.
trash.
All
Yeah,
intensely sex negative, disgusting.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you...
I already have to listen to it occasionally, so.
Is there anything that you
Ooh,
don't...
this is what the podcast is about now. Keep talking about that, because...
Occasionally.
Is there anything that...
Not often.
Oh, man. Yo, my boy don't fuck now. Yeah, hell yeah.
Is there anything that you don't like that you've at least been curious about being convinced to like, or wanted to learn more about, or expand your horizons on, or other synonyms?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to, I'm a very curious person in terms of just like, I like to learn all the time, but for whatever reason, there's nothing that's popping up to the top of my head right now.
Okay.
I know.
Well,
I'm making this really uninteresting.
No, don't worry about it. Okay, so here's a list of all of the episodes I have done.
Okay.
Do any of these at all capture your interest? And if you see one that says, "Do mind if I do," that's one of the episodes where myself and somebody else convinced somebody else to like a thing that I like.
Because there's things on here that I do like.
You're going to have to scroll through a lot of nerd bullshit in that.
There's definitely a lot of nerd bullshit that you could just skip over because you Overwatch, I'm assuming, means nothing to you.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, that's fine. You're most of America.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are things in here that I am interested in.
Like what?
I mean, okay, let's go back through. I do like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Let's see. I do watch The Bachelor occasionally. I haven't watched in a few seasons, but I typically go for like Bachelor in Paradise because it's like, it's trashier. But that's pretty much the only reality TV I watch.
You're a fan of Broadway musicals, right?
Yeah.
Patty Murin from Frozen was on the Bachelor episode.
Cool.
That landed with you not at all. Okay,
Mind
cool.
fucking blown. Dude.
Cool. There are some that I agree with, like running. Like I fucking
Sucks.
hate running.
Yeah. No.
So there's no one that can persuade me differently. Yeah. The only one, okay, I will say that this was one that I thought was funny because I remember you doing this one with SantaCon.
Yeah.
And you actually went
I
out
haven't
to
heard that
SantaCon.
one. How'd you feel about SantaCon?
You hear me getting progressively drunker and drunker. I had fun at SantaCon, but I realized that's only because I didn't run into anyone who was a total shitbag.
Yeah.
All the Santas I ran into.
How did you do that?
You know those bars and clubs that have the big lines to get into?
You just skipped all those.
I fuck all those. I don't want to wait in the line.
Wait, are Santa guys considered to be assholes or something?
Everyone just gets super drunk. I've been once, and I was like 23, 24, and it was acceptable to go at that age. Yeah. There's no way you'd find me at a SantaCon ever again, though.
And honestly, it's different for
Is it just like
a guy versus a girl at SantaCon because women in general have to deal with bullshit on a day-to-day in New York, and that's like multiplied by 1,000 at SantaCon.
It's just one of those days where people just get really sloppy drunk. I mean, I had a fine time when I was 24.
Right.
But my friends started pre-gaming at like 7 a.m.
See, I thought you were supposed to pregame, and then it turned out I was the only one that pregamed for it.
That it cannot be true. I think just maybe the people you talk to.
Everyone I talked to, but I talked to like 30 people.
If I can just give a little shout out to O'Doul's right now, our sponsor for the show. One of the great things about O'Doul's is if you wake up and you feel like drinking again, you can start drinking it again.
Do the duels.
Yeah, do the duels, baby.
Because you ain't getting nothing else done.
Dude, I don't want to, I don't have huge ambitions in comedy. I just gotta get famous enough that I can normalize O'Doul's. Like, I will throw my entire promotional weight upon this project.
I mean, when I did the month of sobriety for this show, O'Doul's is when I became
was the
fan.
sponsor.
Yeah, they were. They were my sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Started my month of sobriety.
So has...
This is a bad day to start it.
Yeah, I wish I could give you a beer or something to help you through this. And thank you for staying up late to do this. This has been so lovely of you.
Guys, it's 9:51, way past my bedtime.
What's your bedtime now?
No, I typically go to bed around 10 o'clock.
And you still hate jogging. That's like amazing to me. That feels like a real jogger's bedtime.
No, I mean, my second job is I'm a rowing fitness instructor, so I do work out a lot, and I'm just exhausted.
What is it about jogging that sucks to you then, if you're like in other forms of fitness?
First, it hurts my knees.
Okay.
First, it hurts my knees. Second, I just feel like, I don't know, I just get bored. It's just so monotonous.
You can't like get into music or something?
No, and when I'm rowing, it's different. But even then, I prefer like group fitness classes. Like I prefer to work out with other people, and it's not the same when you're running. I'm
just here. I'm using this forum very selfishly. I'm thinking of getting a workout regimen going myself because I figure it's time to,
She's a professional. Yeah, she'd be the person to ask.
Okay.
So, with all that we've gone over so far, we've really explored. Do you have questions about this show? As someone who has never really taken it in, but still has like through osmosis gotten a bit of it, whether you wanted to or not.
Do I have questions about the show?
Yeah. Is there anything about the show? Any brain itches I can scratch? It's okay if the answer is no.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is like, I am curious. What got you into starting this?
I am a big fan of podcasts, and I wanted to do one, but that wasn't just another one of like, hey, we're a bunch of dudes just talking around for nothing. And
you wanted to have a purpose.
I wanted to have a purpose, and there's this light that goes on in people's eyes when they talk about the thing they're passionate about.
I get that.
And it's infectious, and I don't know, it's just kind of, it's fun to get caught up in someone else's energy of, like, if you say to me, Aaron, okay, you've got 10 minutes, convince me to like Steven Universe. I'd be like, let me let you know. Like, it would be like a geyser of my heart was spurting, and I like getting to provide that for others and seeing the things they're passionate about too, and maybe that passion infects me. Also,
just like as people who support Aaron, we need to make this work, because I feel like the success of this is the one thing keeping him off YouTube. Like if this doesn't go through, this guy's just becoming a vlogger immediately.
Yeah,
hey
that's
guys,
not
here's my
so
unboxing video.
He's got the face for podcasts.
This is my channel.
I've got a pretty face.
For podcasts, yeah, it's great.
For
no, I can picture him being
on camera work.
No, I can picture
Goofy
him being
dad.
like, "Yo, what up, guys? This is my YouTube channel where I lay the smackdown on bad movies." You know?
Oh, 100%. He just reviews Marvel movies all day long.
Yeah, there's like a skit at the end where you beat up your friend dressed as like the Punisher or something.
All right, so wrapping this puppy up, Stacy. Before we check in with your rating, is there anything I could say or do, or Durso here could say or do, to try and convince you to give this show a shot? To go like, you know what, maybe I do want to give it a podcast. And if no, be honest.
I guess, what are your plans for the podcast moving forward? Like, do you have like a list of different things that you're planning to do episodes about? If there's anything that would interest me in those topics, potentially.
Yeah,
I will say that I've had more fun doing this than I ever expected to, as I was really dreading coming to this.
I had a feeling you were going to have a lot of fun doing this, but I didn't want to say it and then be wrong.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing it when she talked about you not fucking. That was a good ass time. That was worth the 3-hour trip it takes to get to Harlem.
Well, I mean, yeah, I paid my dues from the time when we did share a wall, and you did.
And you were dating regularly, multiple.
That just makes me sound cool, so I'm going to stand by that one. Or a dirtbag, one of the two.
That was agreed upon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a list of episodes that I'm doing. I'm always updating the Google sheet I have and finding more and more people, like, or I'll get into a random conversation with someone and find out that they're super into or an expert on something. I'll be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Maybe I should have you on.
See, I feel like of the ones that I scrolled through, that you've already done, the ones that actually interest me more would be the ones that are things that I like vehemently hate. Would be things like, I don't know, Donald Trump. Like that one, I was like, I'd be curious to try and I remember you talking about that episode and how like upset some of the ones that you've done have made you.
Yeah.
I think those would be not that I want to hear you be upset, but things that I actually just like completely dislike would be more interesting than things I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of like that. Like I feel like I'd have to be really one way or the other about something.
Okay, well, it's
Yeah,
some
just
stuff
please don't have any more Trump supporters on.
Oh
there.
no, I might have talked about this on the podcast already. I did do a follow-up Trump episode with one of the guests from the Trump one, and I'm just never going to release it. I felt dirty after it. It was bad, and I don't think we need to give platforms to people that are either racists or racist sympathizers anymore.
Yeah, fucking give a platform to me. I'm fun as hell, man.
Yeah, you're fun.
Yeah.
I'd chill with you.
Yeah, good ass time. NBA episode coming out. Look out for it. O'Doul's, everybody. I'm doing this in a big NASCAR jumpsuit with the O'Doul's logo on it, I want to say.
You're just gonna have a giant O'Doul's logo and then a bunch of small ones.
Yeah.
like
All the logos
like
are
sleeves,
O'Doul's.
Right.
like sleeves.
And when I win the race, I pop a giant O'Doul's cork and there's just foam everywhere.
That's all that's in a bottle of O'Doul's, right?
Yeah, it's
just foam.
It's just,
Yeah, pretty much.
it's just bread that makes you have to pee.
Okay, so we've scratched on your curiosity a little bit. Wrapping this thing up, Stacy, you said you were at a -3 when it comes to
Yep.
approaching this podcast. Now that you've had some time to kind of live in it a little bit, you've been in one now. You've heard about a few others. Durso, do you feel like there are any points that we didn't make?
Fuck. Well, I mean, if you're not interested in any of the topics, it's kind of just like an interesting documentary on like, oh, what does the man with the worst opinion in the world think of on this subject? Like, that's kind of fascinating to hear like a fucking simpleton.
See, here's the thing. Living with him, I feel like I hear a lot of his opinions anyway.
Truth.
So I don't necessarily need to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, there's kind of like a
Again.
charge that comes with
Yeah.
being infuriated.
If I may
Yeah.
defend myself for a second, do you really hear a lot of my opinions, or do you really hear like the same 3 opinions over and over and over again about Marvel movies and Steven Universe?
Yeah, that's pretty much all you do,
Pretty much.
like, discuss with me.
Yeah, and
it's
improv.
usually that or like, what's on the TV? I'm like, oh, random TV show. You're like, cool, okay.
Yeah. I'm always intrigued by what you're watching, and I don't know why. I'll walk in.
Mostly because you don't know what it is.
I don't know. I've never heard of half the things you do. Have you ever heard of a show called Drop Dead Diva?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that show.
I had not. Stacey, would
I
you
used to,
please just
I used to
explain
go
the
out with a
plot
girl who watched it.
of Drop Dead Diva?
I've watched like a
I've caught you binging that fucking show.
once. Like, I've had one day where I was watching a bunch of episodes of that show.
There were at least 4 days where I came on.
There's no way.
Is this the one that I'm thinking about? The model dies.
Yep.
And then takes over the body of the overweight lawyer.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen you watching that on multiple days.
I may have watched it on multiple days. Binging it on multiple days might be
Okay.
different.
Well, that's fair enough.
Like watching one episode here and there. I think the show's been off the air for a while. I have no idea.
But
that was
like-
just randomly. I think it's on Netflix.
yeah. And that one,
Yeah.
like, oh, this plot is intriguing. I never want to watch it, but I like knowing it exists.
It's like a really great show when you want to just like turn off and not pay attention.
Like when you might listen to a podcast.
It's a little different.
Okay. So, Stacy, if we started with... First of all, I want to thank you for agreeing to do this very awkward conversation. You are lovely and one of the best roommates I've ever had. But also keep in mind, some of the roommates I've had have gotten the cops called on.
Yeah, I've heard
on
about
us.
some of your roommates, so it's
Yeah.
a really low bar.
It's a low bar, but you passed it very high. Like, you're several feet above where the bar is.
Is it because of the couch?
The couch helps. So, if your opinion of this podcast started at a -3, 0 is ambivalence, -10 is hatred, has it moved at all? What number is it at now?
Let's see. I mean, on days that you're recording it, it's probably going to stay at a -3.
Fair.
But general overall feeling, I would maybe put it like a 1.
A positive one.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like on days that you're recording it,
And
it's
not
still
here.
no. The days you're recording it here, it's a solid -3,
If you like,
if not more.
Yeah, if you like leave the state for like a month.
If you
or
filmed
something.
if you recorded it somewhere else, then I would, it's a 1.
Most
'Cause
of
I
the
do
episodes
think-
are recorded other places.
It doesn't feel like that. Mostly because every time you are here, it's just I'm
fucking
just like, I can't do my
overbearing.
laundry.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because everyone just says how often I do laundry, but I feel like I wear 2 outfits a day.
Yeah.
Of course I have a lot of laundry.
Yeah. You work out.
Yeah.
I get that. And more than that, I respect it.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I would say, because I do find like the overall topic and idea of it interesting. I just haven't really liked any of your topics.
Fair enough. And thank you for the honesty.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we got a positive 1 out of that. I feel good.
I mean, you're like
I'm
very
like really
pumped
close
for a 1, but still.
Close to ambivalence, but yeah.
Listen, man, I crossed the negative threshold. That's a win.
On days when he's not recording it.
Right.
We don't need to keep reminding us of that asterisk.
It's a conditional one.
We know it's there. Yeah, it's just the silent partner that's
like
hanging
your
out.
roommate, clean her fucking clothes, dude.
I do clean. Oh, let her clean her clothes.
I'll just start giving you my laundry during the day. I'm like, if you're recording tonight, here's my laundry.
Do you want me to do your laundry?
No, I do not want my
Because
clothes
I remember
ruined.
once I thought I was being a good roommate friend, and I moved your stuff into a dryer, and
Most
then it
of
turned
my
out one of
stuff
those
can't go in the
things
dryer.
can't go into a dryer,
Yeah.
and I am sorry about that.
My boyfriend has learned the hard way on many items of clothing.
He's nodding emphatically. Andrew's such a charmer.
Just like
Both
the snake.
Andrews.
Hey, what up?
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on here. Durso, Durstdog, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yeah, I'm around. Just keep an eye out for me. You can follow me on Twitter at Andrew_Durso and do a lot of bullshit there. Yeah, I get up lots of places. I'd like to give a shout out to Movie Pass, RIP Movie Pass. It ended today. I'm really bummed out about that.
Wait, did it officially end?
I think it's pretty much done. Yeah, isn't
I haven't
that
seen Sorry to Bother You yet?
Yeah, well, you have to fucking pay out of pocket then. Shit. If any more venture capitalists out there want to throw their fucking idiot money at me getting free movies, I would love that. At like a business model that would never work. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use my plug space for.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
And altruistic.
Also, I need to buy jeans this weekend, so you might see me like L Train Vintage or something. See me there.
Roommate Stacy, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Let's see. Well, if anybody wants to come take a rowing fitness class where you're not running, come to Row House. You can follow me on Instagram, sgolling, SGOLLING. I post my schedule there every week.
And she is a beast when it comes to rowing. A Roman centurion. It didn't feel good as I said it.
Can I ask a quick question? This is a weird note to end the podcast on. Is Row House supposed to be play on Roadhouse, the movie?
No.
Okay. Well, that's it for me, folks. We're fine on the couch again.
Well, I would like to plug You Are Not Alone, an uplifting show about depression. Next one is August 13th at 7:30 at the Magnet Theater. Go to magnettheater.com for classes and shows in improv, sketch, storytelling, musical improv, on-camera acting, and just a whole bunch of great stuff. Also, the live Don't Mind If I Don't that I am doing, and I'm super fucking nervous about because I'm going to do a full -10, and I'm going to befriend a couple of spiders. Yeah, that's my feeling too, Stacy. That will be Thursday, September 6th at 8:30 p.m., also at the Magnet Theater. And guys, if you want to get a friend into this podcast, or you just want to get a friend into any podcasts, trust me from experience, the best way to do that is to go onto iTunes and give this podcast 5 stars and leave it a great review. That karma does pay forward. Just trust me on the science here. Also, if you shout out the podcast online, I'll say something nice about you. Stacy, roommate Stacy, Andrew Durso, Durstdog. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this my 50th episode, and I'm gonna keep making these because I like to.
I might actually listen to this one. Might.
I'm gonna hold on to that sliver of hope. Guys, thank you so much for joining me, and as always, keep on minding.
That back.